regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be playing against Tyler Hero and the Miami Heat. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, the wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Wells. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Now here's Murray. Poole on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Wells kicks to Caldwell Pope. A 3-ball. And a shot by Wells, no good. Here's New Orleans. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis. Poole against Clark. Out left to the wing. Back to Poole. Shot clock at 6. There's a good screen. The 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. And that one's good. Morant.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis head coach. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Murray up on top. Guarded by Morant. Murray, good.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but G.A. much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Just 3 to shoot. There's Williamson with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Over in the corner, Poole. Pass to Wells. Outside Jackson. To the inside. Here's Morant. Murray with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Poole. Still yet to score. Look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow!
Right there, Poole had a decision to make, and he chose wisely.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Morant. 4-point game. Wells finds Jackson. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Williamson. They set the pick. Pass to Nisi. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Morant kicks to Clark.
Get through.
And here's Morant. And the three ball is good. Morant's got 6.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Now Williamson. Pass to Nisi. Fires the 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And it's Clark with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Murray. Cool outside. Murray outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Morant.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon. Murray finding ways to contribute.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary, and they put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now, trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
And he makes the first. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And so Clark nails both of them. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Now here's Williamson. Still without a basket. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. In third, the Grizzlies. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
And this is a battle today between two teams that really dominated the offensive glass a year ago. And they also convert when they get those second chance opportunities.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Wells. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. It's a 13-point game. Nisi goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Morant. to Wells. Jackson dishes to Wells. Fires from way outside. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Murray outside. Down low. Here's Williamson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Williamson's got it back down to within single digits for New Orleans. Morant outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Memphis ends up going with the new group. Jones checked in for the Pelicans. Jose Alvarado comes in for Murray. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Conchar's checked in for the Grizzlies. Edey finds Conchar. Shot clock at 5. Back to Edey. Aldama passes to Jerome. And another miss by Memphis. Pelicans trail by 9. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, "Teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own." Back to you guys.
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Aldama. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Pippen, the pass to Aldama. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Williamson right side. Outside, Jones. Williamson kicks to Jones. New Orleans moving it around. It's good from long range.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Jerome deciding where to go with it. There's a screen by Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Williamson. Jones, no one around him. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. A minute 42 left to play in the first. Pippen outside. And Aldama slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Matkovich is checked in. Bays subbed in for Williamson. Alvarado with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Bay. To the middle. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 9.
Oh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
Out to the right wing. Jones sets the pick for Bay. It's stolen by Aldama. Pass to Edey. Outside Pippen. Here's Jackson. Shoots over Bay. And there's Jackson on the assist by Pippen. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead. Now Alvarado. Now here's Bay with 1 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for Memphis. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Sadiq Bey. Jose Alvarado is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Matkovich in at the 5, down low. Now here's Bay. Nothing on the board. 6 on the shot clock. And Jones has it in the corner. It's stolen by Aldama. To the paint. Here's Jerome. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists tonight. To the left wing. To the inside. Here's Matkovich. It's rebounded by Memphis. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Pippen feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Takes it off the glass. Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Alvarado passes to Hawkins. New Orleans moving it around. And it's Alvarado missing. Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
That shot wide open. Hawkins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Inside, here's Jackson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. New Orleans making some changes here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Bay. Poole comes in for Hawkins. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Murray kicks to Poole. It's sent back by Edey. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jerome. Here's Eldama. Jackson a screen on Jones. It's Pippen on the wing. Poole with the steal. Outside for Murray. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
This is something that we've seen Murray continue to work on over the years. His three-point shot has improved every year.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In third, the Grizzlies.
They were intimidating at the defensive end. Blocking shots, changing shots. You had to fight them for every bucket last year.
Edey finds Morant. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could be without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
It's stolen by Jones. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8. It's deflected. And here is Williamson. Here's Murray. Poole outside. Murray with it. Just 5 on the clock. The 11-footer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson, a screen on Poole. Steps back. Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Poole against Morant. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. A steal. Morant against Williamson. And the shot goes in. Williamson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Here's Morant. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 11. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's stolen by Jones. To the middle, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
And looking at some numbers for Ja Morant. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 23 points a game last year. 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Grizzlies with some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Jalen Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ty Jerome. Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy comes in for Herbert Jones. Poole on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And the rejection by Jackson. It's tipped. Back to Williamson. Pass to Nisi. The lead now in single digits. Nisi's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. John Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Kevin?
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
So, RJ, when you think about Jaren Jackson, defense is the first thing that comes to mind, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Triple J is a force. He's a perennial candidate for all defensive honors, and I'm glad I didn't have to shoot him this guy.
Zach Edey, he's checked in for Memphis. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Morant against Murray. Morant passes to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Clock at 6. Pass to Morant. Over Murray. And it's Morant missing. Pelicans trail by 9. Williamson right side. Now here's Poole. Now Misi. Now Murray. Guarded by Morant. The tray. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
And the first one drops. That one is no good. Pelicans trail by 10. Down low. Here's Lucy. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Zach Edey picks one up. The Pelicans have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
One shot.
The Grizzlies leading by 7. Clark sets a screen for Morant. And it's Clark with the jam.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
And so Poole will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. From the arc. Here's Misi. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim, to the paint, and then Clark slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Now Murray. He's got 5. Pass to Poole. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so here is New Orleans. 9-point game. Williamson finds Messi. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Caldwell-Pope with it. Picked up by Poole. Pass to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And Caldwell-Pope has improved as a passer. Nice to see that development in his game.
Pelicans trail by 11. Murray looking around. Here's Messi, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Messi's got 17 now.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities. At some numbers for Williamson. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 24 per clip, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you look at his score, and he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Murray outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
He has no problem going in there with the big trees because Murray is focused on that possession.
Pass to Edey. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Clark, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, he didn't exactly light it up from the free throw line a season ago. Shot right around 70%.
One shot.
And that one falls for Clark. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Morant against Murray. Poole left side. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Wells grabs the miss.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Morant off the...
Oh! Goodness, man. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Murray. That one drops for him. Murray's got 9.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got to be thinking jump shot, a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And so it's Memphis up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the New Orleans Pelicans.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at Memphis, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. And it's Clark in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Morant. Here's the screen. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his fourth assist in this one. Pelicans trail by 12. Pass to Messi. Murray, good. He's got 11.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Jackson, covered by Williamson. For the three, Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got 13 rebounds in the game, exceeding. Poole finds Messi. Murray against Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Murray down low. Here's Messi. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Messi's got 19 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Jackson. The 9-footers on the mark. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Now here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Over Morant. Murray, no good.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him. Pass to Poole. Second chance shot. A shot by Messi, no good. And the dunk by Wells.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. You look at Jaren Jackson. What a contribution.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They've got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
This break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
Poole outside. Pass to Messi. Pelicans shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Messi, 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's the Grizzlies now. To Wells. Now Jackson. Clark, a screen on Williamson. Here's Jackson, and here is Clark. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. And that's 15 points for Brandon Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Murray. He's got 11. Poole outside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You gotta keep moving when you're inside like that. Poole with the textbook move.
Morant surveying the D. Jackson against Williamson. Jackson kicks to Morant. 6 to shoot. With the teardrop, he doesn't hit that one. Murray with the defensive effort. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans, trailing by 10. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Murray's got 13.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now, here's Wells. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Murray against Morant. Murray, no good. Memphis leading by 10. Wells kicks to Morant. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Not just a shooter. Poole can skillfully set up others as well.
For Memphis, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Morant dishes to Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Poole, 8 feet away. And there's Jackson on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his 6th assist on the night. Poole against Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Poole. He's tightly guarded. And the rejection by Jackson.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Pelicans trail by 12. Williamson outside. Over Jackson. And it's Williamson missing. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Caldwell Pope passes to Wells. Here's Jackson. And the shot is good. Dropping in on the front of the rim. Jackson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Clark sets a screen for Jackson. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jackson's got 28. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Memphis.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
And here's Caldwell Pope following the 3 from Jaren Jackson. Here's Wells. Lays it up off the glass. Wells has got 5 points so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pelicans trail by 19. And here is Poole. They set the pick. Inside. It's tipped. 4 on the shot clock. To end the cold streak. And it's good on the layup. Poole's got his 2nd bucket.
Ooh, going to that hole with confidence. Poole converts that contact bucket.
Morant, that's for 2. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. Clark outside. Morant drives in. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 17 points a game last year. 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Some changes for New Orleans. Bays checked in for Williamson. Herbert Jones comes in for Poole. And it's Jose Alvarado in for DeJounte Murray. It's Pippen on the wing. Pass to Aldama. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Pippen. From outside, off the mark.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Buries the long-range jumper. 10 points for him.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Edey. Defended by Misi. Pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen. High post try. And Jones pulls it down.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Bay. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Here's Jerome. He's defended by Alvarado. The shot from the low post is good. Jerome's got his third basket of the night right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Jackson passes to Jerome. Back to Jackson. Pass to Aldama. Here's Jerome. Back to Aldama. Here's Jerome. He's defended by Alvarado. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for New Orleans. Matkovic is checked in. And Williamson subbed in for Bay. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Jackson looking around. Edey with a screen on Jones. To the inside. And the dunk by Edey.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
He can't hit that time. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Memphis Grizzlies. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So for New Orleans right now, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Hawkins is out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Matkovic in at the 5 spot. Now here's Jones. Edey with the steal. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for Memphis, Edey, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Edey. Pelicans trail by 16. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Matkovic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Here's Jerome. Pippen outside. Here's Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 15 points in just the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Alvarado passes to Hawkins. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Pippen. Now Edey. No one near as Jerome lets it go. Hands it from downtown. And the Grizzlies lead by 21. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Memphis has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls. But overall, I think our officials do a great job. And the game is about as fair as it can be.
Here's Matkovic after Memphis gets the 3. Hawkins can't get that one to fall.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Jerome with it. He's defended by Alvarado. Jackson a screen on Jones. 5 to shoot. Here's Aldama. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Alvarado passes to Hawkins. Back to Alvarado. They get it back. Memphis with the ball. A nice run going 12 in a row. Pass to Pippen. Puts up a 3. And the Grizzlies another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside, Jones. Now Alvarado. Hawkins with it. At the elbow, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Aldama. Defended by Jones. Down low. Here's Edey. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here is Hawkins. There's the pick. Williamson outside. Jones sets the pick for Williamson. Pass to Matkovic. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Memphis.
Tries the spin move. Pippen outside. Now Jackson. Williamson with the block.
That's Zion's kitchen. One cook allowed.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Yves Missi, he's checked in for New Orleans. Five on the clock. Edey with a screen for Jerome. Shoots over Alvarado. The Grizzlies with another miss. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Here's Jerome. The Pelicans make their last shot. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Now here's Williamson. Jones for 3. Aldama with the rebound. Here's Jerome. He's defended by Alvarado. Jerome passes to Pippen. Back to Jerome. Edey with a screen for Jerome. Out to the wing. Here's Aldama. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Jones against Jackson. Right side Jones. Pass to Hawkins. And there's the drive. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Edey. Now Jerome. 3-pointer. Edey gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Jones. No good. Shot missing. Up top, Pippen. Defended by Jones. Pippen, the pass to Aldama. There's a screen by Aldama. Pippen against Jones. To the paint. Here's Edey. Good. Nice job down low.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
For New Orleans, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Now here's Williamson. Back to Alvarado. Pippen against Jones. Jacks up a 3. Trains the 3-pointer.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Here's Jerome. He's defended by Alvarado. Jackson a screen on Hawkins. And Jackson throws it down hard.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. To the middle, Edey with the steal. Here's Jerome. Takes it inside. It's Edey atop the key. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And Jones has it in the corner. Pass to Nisi. That one good for 2. Nisi's got 25 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Jerome with it. Edey finds Jackson. Back to Edey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
First one falls for him. New Orleans making some changes here. Trey Murphy's checked in for Jones. Poole comes in for Hawkins, and Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And both free throws good for Edey. New Orleans gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Messi. To the inside, and Messi throws it down.
Superb execution in the screen and roll. Murray cutting the pass right through the defense.
Up top, Jerome. He's covered by Murray. Here's Jackson with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Williamson outside. Murray outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Assist goes to
Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Memphis.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jaren Jackson.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Messi. Murray outside. And he banks in the layup.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now here's Jackson. To the wing right side. And stolen by Williamson. Over to the left wing. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Pass to Aldama. Jerome against Poole. Down low. Poole with the steal. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jaren Jackson.